7PM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet, so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me, wine and fix it. Cover me, wine and fix it. Cover me, wine and fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know He's a fixer. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me. Cover me. Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people.
Welcome to In the Village with Professor Wall Street, me, Uncle Tommy, and we have special guests tonight, as we did for the past couple of nights. Well, these are very interesting times. Before we get into the show, let me do these drops here.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Mr. Florida for that one, and for the one before, Caribbean Soul. We here in the village are committed to telling the truth as much as possible. As a matter of fact, we say and we mean it. We speak truth to power, and we back it up with this.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, COP, welcome.
Uncle Tommy. Good night
Good
to you,
evening.
Uncle Tommy.
Good evening, and welcome to the village. How are you today?
Quiet and humble, thinking positive, not negative. Cool, calm, and collective, Uncle Tommy. I say good afternoon to Professor Wall Street and the family. And good afternoon to all the villagers, all the village family. Good evening. Good evening. Just a quiet, sunny day today, Thursday. Uncle Tommy, nice day, sunny day, no sort of rain, no rain, and it was all right. How was on your side?
So far, so good. I had a great day for the most part. Let's go to the chat. First in tonight was
And see who come in
Miss
first.
Santa Cruz.
Who? Yeah, Miss Santa Cruz was waiting since 7:15 when I watch her see one on the line waiting. I got to call Miss Santa Cruz. I said, Miss Santa Cruz, that is you on the line waiting to come first. Or?
And I see Robin didn't allow Batman to come in first, so Batman came in second.
And I nothing to do, brother.
Night, Batman. And thank you for taking your time, Miss Santa Cruz, to be first. After Batman, we had Uranus McFarlane. Welcome. And thank you for being here with us.
Uncle Tommy is real supporters, real diehard supporters of WAS 95.9 is wait to come first.
Yep. I see after
Real
Uranus,
supporters. Never get them 10 out of 10 for that.
after Uranus, we had Mr. Intellectual.
Dedicated supporter.
After that, we had Anthony Ford.
Good night to you, Anthony Ford.
Then Monica Ramkisoon.
Monica Ramkisoon, good night to you.
Then Donna Gockin.
Also, reporter, good night to you. Good night to the Beatum crew. Anderson and all the guys on the Beatum. All the family, the villagers on the Beatum, good night to you.
Then Paul Sang. Ramdev Baiju. Welcome. Join us. Kevin George.
Good night to you, Kevin George.
But COP,
Uncle Tommy.
now I have had my feelings about what's going on in the Caribbean Sea with the U.S. military and so on and so forth. And it has gotten to the point now where the last or the latest operation took 2 Trinidadian lives. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you believe that that was justified?
Uncle Tommy. No life lose must be justified. But it have a button it. If I go in, which part they say he was in what country they say he was in?
He was coming from Venezuela back to Trinidad.
Yeah, but he was in another country first. That next drug country. He was coming from my next country. Why you can't take the plane? Why does it come in illegal? Why does it take a boat to bow and weave and sneak to come in your own country? Uncle Tommy?
Some of the fishermen don't even have a passport. And they've been used for years to be traveling by boat throughout the region.
So it show that we borders, it show that the Caribbean Sea border is not really protected. Uncle Tommy?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. And if it show that we Caribbean Sea is not really protected, for over 50 years, by not having our Caribbean Sea protected, for over 50 years, we lose thousands of Caribbean people through illegal trades and drug trafficking and all these things. And I will say you could take a plane and come home. Why someone will want to go to our next country illegal and come back home illegal? And especially here, if it's a fisherman, they tell you to stay within the borders. Don't go over 45 miles out on the sea to fish. I believe what the Americans seen in those boats and them, I believe it justified. Not for the lives of them, but what them seen in them boats with the kind of equipments they have, seen in them boats and them, and a 40-foot boat, a 40-foot boat, you could see what's going on there. Them things don't have no underground secret and all them kind of thing. Let's stop that. Stop that until the Americans leave the Caribbean seas. Leave that, because whatever I say, whatever you say, our contribution and that and our views and that will make a difference to the Americans.
I agree.
The most we could do is tell we citizens of this country, if you're bringing in all them kind of guns and drugs and all kind of thing, you will pay a penalty for that. You're putting your life in risk. You're putting yourself in risk. The Americans and them not making joke. Stop it. Stop it.
All right.
Stop it. Me and you contribution that will make a difference at all.
By the way, You're on WZYE, and as soon as you get in, do your civic duty and share the live. Share the live. We can be reached here at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. You can call us and let us know what's on your mind concerning what we're discussing or your thoughts about the budget. Because tomorrow is going to be the start of something very important. So you can let us know what your thoughts are.
I watching Ian Allen this evening there, Uncle Tommy. I have a little child die and they beat him. They say in the house like the house haunted because the little children dying in the house. But Uncle Tommy, if you see the condition, I wish somebody could send that clip for you, cut it out and send that clip for you, let you show it. If you see the condition at that place, Uncle Tommy, you'll feel sad to see the condition of that place. And that MP living a luxury life now, comfortable life now. The sadness people live, especially in the PNM constituency, it's really sad. It really, 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 really sad. Let me say good night to Professor Walsh and the family them again. Good night to you, boss man.
Yeah,
good night to Miss Santa Cruz and to Miss Atlanta. And who again? Who again we are there? We have KFC
Mr.
and the family.
We have Mr. Intellectual. We have Financial Guru.
Financial Guru and Mr. Intellectual. Good night to you. And good night to all the families of WZYE 95.9 FM. All you viewers them outside over there, always share the live and be part of the program. And give COP the opportunity to relax the voice that I'm here earlier. They must always support the program and support me today. Support me and Uncle Tommy and this program. And give me the opportunity. Let me hear all your views outside there, what all you think about the budget. If all you feel the PNM really spreading propaganda if they're talking the truth. But I believe the majority of the population will know they're not talking the truth. Untruth. Political party, Uncle Tommy. Don't afraid to send a voice note and don't afraid to be part of the program.
Let me play some of these. Let me play them. Let's play this here.
David Lee's rearrest and predicament has been turned into a political football. I, however, wish to agree with the Prime Minister position to keep him on as a minister. The opponents are calling for him to be removed. I say, don't remove him. The Constitution is there and the Prime Minister has broken no law, and she's abiding by the Constitution. The Constitution determines what is under what conditions you have to vacate your seat. He doesn't have to vacate his seat. The opponents and even some editorials are pressing her. I say, stand firm, stand your ground. Don't let them shoot you down.
Yep.
You right. The Prime Minister right. That is Pandey, brother.
I'm not sure if that's. I don't think that's Pandey's brother.
He sung like Pandey, brother. He look like Pandey, brother too. But you right. What the Prime Minister moving for? The Constitution. You're innocent and you're innocent until proven guilty. Uncle Tommy. In that the laws in Trinidad and Tobago. That child, he win that case before he even was chosen to become the MP. And when he become the MP without any bag on his back, when he become the MP, only find a bag to put on his back. When he take off that bag, the Prime Minister take off that bag from his back. You know what that bag? No PNM bag over there. It's amazing to see the kind of fabrication case many people that's faced in this country under the PNM, and it has gone for years, 15, 20 years, it has get old, it has passed away, and the case is done.
Justice delayed.
Look at listening on YouTube and think the Marshall Walker, what Marshall Walker win the case of Marshall Walker winner. Why Keith Rowley and the PNM with Penny and all of them will try to hide from the population how much money Keith Rowley, private lawyers and them get? Why they don't want the population to know that? Why them don't want no citizens of this country know that is we money? We supposed to know which part we money spending. Thank God the UNC introduced that Freedom of Information Act, that the population, by law, you can find out this and find out that. You don't want the country to know how much your lawyers are making. Lawyers become multi-millionaires, Uncle Tommy, and citizens of this country. Lawyers become multi-millionaires of our taxpayers' money. The people that who die in the pipeline, PNM lawyers and them that they hire become multi-millionaires. Why is the family here become a gas cent yet?
But we see that pattern. Sad but true.
And when the citizens of this country looking for answers, for going through the law, the right channel that the law tell them what to go through this channel over here, apply to the Freedom of Information Act. By law, you're supposed to get this and you're supposed to get that. Keep the PNM blocking that. That's not misconduct in public office.
Something is wrong with it.
Because by blocking that and denying the people them from getting the right answers from the freedom of, that is supposed to be somebody, person who blocking that information. That is they're committing a crime. Because by law, you go into the freedom, you have to give me the right statistic. Uncle Tommy?
We have Mr. Brooklyn.
Good night to you, Brooklyn.
Let's take the call.
Yeah, take you call.
Brooklyn. Good evening.
Good night to you, Uncle Tommy.
Good evening.
Good night, COP.
Good night to you, Brooklyn.
Viewers and listeners. I want to also add to COP that Rowley lawyer put them as the big man in Petrotrint before they closed down to rake up the last bit of money in Petrotrint. Don't forget, in Rowley lawyer in charge of Petrotrint as some big manager or something of it. When the Nelson George case, when the man was in England and he was sick in England and paid all how much millions of dollars in medical taxpayers' money, and he had to come back here to go against the two UNC ministers also. The Stuart Young, not Stuart Young, Paris Alwari goddaughter, or somebody, yes, Paris Alwari goddaughter. She got part as a lawyer. 20 million he get on that Nelson George or Nelson, whoever the man name is. You understand? Malcolm Jones or whoever that person was in England is all the lawyers.
Malcolm Jones. It's Malcolm Jones.
No real case was becoming millionaires under the PNM. And not one black man in 10 years from anywhere in the East West corridor I could say that benefit under the 10 years of the PNM. And all these people who consider it to be PNM can't see that. That is really the friends, family, and financiers the PNM was taking care of. But I have a message tonight. Because I myself seen it, right? And I have a message for the UNC tonight. Ms. Kamala Posadi says, if you could get this message, I needed to put somebody in charge of the UNC activists and them and the people that supported the UNC, because I am seeing people who made life just before the election and say they have friends on the PNM side, they have friends on the UNC side, so they're not supporting nobody, they're not coming out and talking for no party. And I'm seeing these people coming in front of my activists who've been fighting and acting like them eating. And I see my activist women. It's when women coming out and say that, and the women who I see run PNM ministers from the area, serious social media activists and things who say certain, make certain videos to pull people in the community to vote UNC. Coming out and making videos saying that they still haven't get anything. So what I am saying is, I myself was telling them to wait, but what I'm saying is, I need the Prime Minister to put somebody in charge of some type of organization, some kind of little group where they can pull these activists that they know work hard and see what type of skills they have and see if they could put them somewhere, because they're unemployed and they're saying that they work hard thinking that they would have been able to feed the family at least by this time with something small. They ain't looking for nothing because they're still saying they're willing to wait. And I understand the fact that they're still saying that they're willing to wait and they still believe that this is the right choice to make. But must have somebody in the government who could pull these people and have a meeting, pull them. Social media easy to get to everybody, and have a meeting with these people and see what skills they have. And I know there's a place that we could put them and stop having these people who was voting but they ain't supporting, they ain't saying if they're UNC, they don't know who they're voting for, and having them now all over social media acting like them and the ministers in UNC is good friend, and the ministers in UNC, they walk in, they're all over the place. I don't like it. I don't like it because it is not going to look good if these people come out now and saying that they make a mistake. I am saying to the UNC, if the people who are fighting for the last 10 years or more under the PNM to try to get you back there and stand up beside the successor and not doing nothing because they're saying that there's nothing. The same people seeing them in the road who they make vote UNC and they cussing them and things. Pull them and communicate. Just how you could have communicated with them before elections, pull them and communicate with them so that the word could be ground. Just remember why the PNM get kicked out there. The PNM wasn't listening to the ground. And if we're the ground troops and we're the ones who put all in there, or they couldn't go there on themselves. Continue touching base with these people, right? And kind of calm down the noise, calm the noise down so that we who support you are not looking for nothing to see that the ones who need get something. That's my message to the UNC tonight in a very respectable way. All right? I go on.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
I can support that on Brooklyn 100%. I can support that because you shouldn't allow the activists and them to come out and speak. Anytime you're leaving them, let them talk, is because you're not listening. It's because you're not listening.
Good night, Defender.
Yeah. Defender, good night to you.
Yeah, well,
take it.
KFC, welcome.
Good night, Uncle Tommy and COP and Uncle Tommy and Brooklyn. Go to the head of the class this afternoon. You deserve a round of applause. They spoke like a bicycle wheel. Because fellas like me and certain fellas who was toiling and fighting to put the UNC, they don't know come and send these bloggers and the last 5 minutes the same day as UNC. Look, I seen one warrior princess crossing, say the worst about Kirisha Amen. Certain part of she body part. And she on TikTok now boasting and saying them she called Kirisha Amen, calling she. And Kirisha can come on this program here and say that Solia. And I since Kirisha never answer me when I call him she, I mean she don't go to the parliament. She tell him what call she. I said, well, when I call you to answer. So I want to look into that. If we have a local election to win, and when monsters in getting field, they come out and talking. I don't have talking in my mind. I want you to do something for my community. They suffer peacefully. Because my little thing is I said I run around thing and I choke it thing, but a monster need to get free Christmas coming. Bless.
Okay, KFC, thank you.
I watching to Uncle Tommy. I watching where the government working, man. The government giving out land, all them carrying workers and them that PNM promised 30 years ago. They'll get the land. Look how fast they getting the land and thing. PNM did 9 years. And the own people them that they're promising the land. They get the land. You know, they're still trying to fool the people on them over there now. And keeping meeting here and keeping meeting there, and nobody going to the meeting, Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy, that consultation, stand your ground consultation, nobody, the community don't come out and supporting them at all.
I'm not surprised.
Nobody is supporting them. Looking like true idiots.
Beulah.
Good night to you, Beulah.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah. Good night. Good night.
Uncle Tony and T.O.P.
Good night to you.
I can't get enough feedback.
Yeah, it's on your end. Something you have open.
Yeah, lower down your volume.
Oh, okay. Oh, just now, let me just put here.
According to Anderson, them cat and them will be scratching up all kind of thing there.
What I want to say is, I listen to these people who consider themselves activists. And every one of those activists that is called always want something from the government. And they want when they call, they must answer them. Sometimes I wonder if they really vote for UNC. Because not only them alone that vote for UNC, they have to get that through the thick skull. Them is just a few. What about the rest of citizens of Trinidad and Tobago? Nobody has gone down the government for anything yet because everybody has patience to wait. Right? For the people that call it, I am an activist. Everywhere I go, I talk about the UNC. And how come I don't fight down the government? Because you know why? I have wisdom and understanding. I don't bow down because if I go before the Lord in prayer, I don't bow down the Lord and say, Lord, I want you to answer my prayer right now. You know what he will do? He will prolong it because they have no faith. Right? And I just hate to hear them. They one day and they calling that one and that one and say, why did bomb down 10 years this the PNM government? So nobody don't need to know who you vote for.
Beulah,
right? Who you vote for, you wait.
Beulah.
The government is only there how much months now? Right? And it's just one or two of them that are listening them in every program and watch me. Boy, I just get so I just go mad when I hear these people, boy. And they always saying, them vote and then put Kamala there. Damn, you just a teardrop in the ocean. And you only speaking for you, the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, the majority of Trinidad and Tobago have voted for UNC. Because they see the wrongdoings of the PNM and they wanted betterment. They didn't want it to hung down the government because it was something. 10 years of to hung down the government. The because of poverty and worrisome about work and this and that and the other, and just only have CPEP, walked on the cut grass, and with no little bit of education or anything like that. Now that I'm putting down the CPEP or the URP, but this government came here to make things better for everybody, not just one or two all you who is already calling. Make it make sense. Everybody look, I struggled, but I just got to go in the salon and do my work and come back home. Not every day, but the boss lady just give me 2 or 3 days. Plus I just do my own thing, plus I just do house call just to make ends meet, and I don't have a child, right? And I don't complain because God always making a way where there seems to be no way. And I'm going to sit down and wait for the government because I voted for government for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago, not just for me, right? Or not just for my family or for my friends. Yeah. I voted that government in because when you see the gas pump and you go by the gas station, I am very happy that I could full gas in my car, right? And save a little $50. When I go to the grocery, I am happy that I could buy my onion and garlic, all the little necessities that I could get to leave the cash at the stand. She said, "It is real know how to budget your money." I said, "Well, that's how we learn when Rowley was here. Every cent counts, right?" And I pick up that and I have that with me now. I know how to budget. There are plenty people I talk to, and they say the same thing, right? So all you need to, not just you put UNC there, and UNC have to do something for you. When you call, they have to answer you, right?
Okay, Beulah. Like okay, Beulah, you made your point. We thank you.
Yeah, but one thing again, the government didn't vote for John. The government didn't win the election because of a few people, right?
Thank you, Beulah.
I'll call back. Okay. Yeah.
Call back again, Beulah. Call back again. You have a call on the line there, Uncle Tommy?
No, they have to hang up and call back.
I call. I hang up and call back. But I want to say something, right? I don't want nobody to be fighting each other on this program. Activists fighting each other on this program. Uncle Tommy, let me say, I know that fact.
Live.
All right, take the call.
Caller.
Uncle Tommy, good night. Kunji still talking?
No. Kunji.
All right.
Go ahead,
Kunji,
Nikki.
good night, Mr. COP.
Good night to you, ma'am.
And good night to Uncle Tommy.
Good night to you.
I want to say something tonight.
Go ahead.
Kunji, I pass the baton on to you. After all my years in UNC, I will be resigning as a UNC activist. I want to say something. You see, we African members in the UNC who pan the top and say, "Come and hold his hand and let us unite the party." We have no voice. Today, I recognize that. And there are people in my party who open the back door for people who attack African people like us for being UNC members. And today, they are welcome in the UNC party. And they are being allowed to bring PNM members who follow the PNM and put them high up on pinnacle. I want to say, all you, I'm not talking about, but I don't really call this program. You see, when I call tonight, I feel. You see, all you who will now come UNC and play all your open, all your mountain activists who fighting on the ground day and night. Who when the party used to call, used to go and set up in a mother in Arangos. Who when the party used to call, used to head up Tobago crouch up in one room to fight with back the pandemic. And all you know eating, all you know nothing more than when Kamala wanted to be the political leader of the party, we had 50 activists around free. We had plenty to go from all apology anti until the best of country best done. And when the activists were from get day at night, who couldn't even get a bread to put on the table under the former government. One is a UN friend, is an African. I don't know about the Indian. Nothing for you. But today, when they cry out, 6 months into the government, Christmas coming, they have nothing to put on the table, and all they want to do, they're attacking it. Well, I want to tell you something. You see, all my years, you see, and all the stupid who come in the park and didn't have the cat sitters, the cat up here. But all they take the role now, take the front, and lead it. We have an election coming up into Vivo just now, or let's find on the backside of there and go on campaign. Because I'm fed up with all the stupidness. 6 months into the government, the activists have no form of employment and they mustn't complain. Right? You see me, Kunji, I've done 34 years was enough for me. I train in my sponge, or they could do whatever the hell they want to do. And I don't care who go and tell them that you faces. I am done with UNC. And all you only want to attack me, pick a date and a time. I will battle anyone earlier because I don't know earlier what I do for UNC. But all you who know comment, Twiggy leave and sit down in Wasa and the man a job. UNC activists still crying. Yeah? UNC activists still crying. And all you want to attack them, look, they give me a blasted brick. Yeah? Thanks.
Wow. What say
I can't say nothing bad but the lady. I have been hearing that lady supporting a little while, and all another program that lady support right through.
Uncle T and COP.
Yeah, good night, brother.
Well, sweet whoever is, have a blessed evening. Let me just make a statement here. Who work should rule or hold the reins of power? There's a song from the labor, right? Who works supposed to hold the reins of labor? And all the activists and every single one supposed to be treated equally. And if they forget them, they should find them and do something for them. Because about time, the party recognize those who were supposed to hold the reins of power. There's a Labour Party, you know. They come from the bowels of Labour. You know. And if they continue to behave like how they're behaving right now, I don't care what they do in Parliament and things. You see people and them who work to put them where they are today, they didn't do it on their own. And they should look upon them with a little more respect. Understand? They're supposed to give them the just dues. I can't afford to sit down here and listen to activists coming outside and crying and asking why you're not respecting me. Understand? This is something that the UNC need to take cognizance of and start doing something immediately. Just like how they was working on the budget, they're supposed to start working on their activists. None of them can't go for balance at all. So let them take the time and pay attention to the activists. Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Intellectual. Caller who was just calling, you can hang up and call back.
Uncle Tommy, once the activists and them respectable, I have no problem. But you see
So that's
the
why we
activists
start. Mr. Florida. Good night, Mr. Florida.
Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening, Mr. COP.
Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Florida.
Anslem. I give you
Good evening to you, Mr. Florida.
You see, I'm not going to justify what anybody say. They could call in and they could make the plea, right? But this is a program that is to highlight details of the PNM and the rights that UNC doing. So even if you call on the program and the event, you know, that is your right. But do you really think that UNC listening? They're not really listening. You know, even if you rant on a program, all these ministers suddenly switch off the TV or the device. So even if you come on a rant here, it makes no sense. They could mute. The best thing for you to do is to go in the office and do your plea or form a little group together, all who feel like the help and thing from the UNC and go outside in the office and with the placards.
But Mr. Florida,
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Florida, I would want to think that after this budget debate is over, people will find their way.
Yeah, true. And even if you call it, you could call on 100 programs. All the ministers has to do is speak on mute. They don't have to listen to what you're saying. But if you're really serious to get your help, because I understand the plight, because I can't say who in what people pocket, and I don't know, you know, the livelihood of all that. But it's a better way. Just like just do your placards and go down and show your disgust. And eventually they will answer you. But coming on a program and saying everything, the ministers will just mute it. And I telling you that is what it is do. Because up here, when we go on certain programs and podcasts and talk, they don't listen to that. There is noise to them. But the only thing we are doing now is you're fueling the opposition with they will record it and they will put it up and and they will get them a talking point. But if I want to get action and I feel I get this satisfaction right now, I go to the office of the placard and stand up all day.
I just think.
You understand what I'm saying?
I just think after the budget is read, is when you should be seeing some results.
Yeah, and right, and I know they can help, and I understand KFC, and I give KFC all right, because KFC was a fighter. KFC is a big from beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? And KFC needs our help, because the man are well to work and all that, and we all understand that. You know, all right? So guys, look on listening.
Thank you for your call.
Yeah.
Call hang up and call back.
Call hang up and call back. Uncle Tommy, you see, especially the activists and them in the PNM constituency that do have a UNC MP, I think they need some representation. They need the ministers and them heirs. Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Brooklyn.
Yes, Uncle Tommy, good night to you and Ethiopia again.
Brooklyn, you have 2 minutes.
And good night, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes before the break. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to do it in 2 minutes. And this is why the UNC lost the election after 2010 and 2015. Because you see the people who just try not to understand what's really taking place and just want to come and bomb the gun. Sometimes they need to sit back and listen. This is because that was an attack on KFC. What Beulah came to do is directly attack KFC. That is wrong. Because from 5 o'clock in the morning to the last.
Yeah, but Brooklyn, you can't say that. You can't say that, Brooklyn.
As long as I know.
Brooklyn, you can't say that.
For the UNC the last 10 years. And as I'm saying, you don't try to attack people within your own army. You try to help them.
So if they crying, it's not just Casey crying. Look, the lady just called. The lady doesn't stand it is.
Joe
Look, she
Peel.
just called. There's problems going on the ground. And some of these people who don't want to pray to their God and say God making miracles, well, God bless you. But sometimes that God may not help everybody. So, KFC and the activists, and I'm not asking to hand out some UNC. My contribution was to say, whatever skills that they have, whatever they could bring to the table, somebody needs to listen to these people. And I think every UNC activist should understand that and stop trying to fight against people who help build the party and bring the party to victory. Because she's saying, well, I feel all you could make UNC win. That is why the UNC lost from 2010 to 15. It wasn't because of PNM, because they know PNM is a party going and suffer them and get them hungry and tell them tighten their belt. But it's because some of the people in the party who don't want to look at another person, or they're begging and they don't want to work. Well, they need to stop that behavior. Nobody don't want to hear that.
Okay, Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn.
That's what it's about. Lift up your brothers and sisters.
All right, Brooklyn. Thanks.
All right, Daikon.
Yes.
And Uncle Tommy, we're going to the break here now. We're not coming back on this topic.
True.
This topic, we're not coming back on it. Take a minute break. All right, Uncle Tommy, take a minute break.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. And I'd like to let you know that we are not in the bacchanal. We want people that start thinking straight, put on their thinking cap, and really think before they talk. That's going to help a whole lot. But like I was saying earlier, after the first budget, things should start taking shape. So those of you who are hurting right now, the hurt shouldn't be too long before it's over.
And after the budget, things supposed to be take in shape, but it don't happen immediately after the budget.
Let's take this call.
Take the call.
Yeah, good afternoon.
KFC.
Sophie and Uncle Tommy. I want to tell that I'm more solar after them playing this UNT. I never grew in no PNM house. I'm more of a foundation, support Basio Pande, full on track. But see how I'm saying, the UNT after pull the activists on them and deal with them in the proper way. Because the how the PNM is operating, all the activists And people, they never hear them activists coming and calling and the radio station here. And there's certain activists listening and screaming, calls and saying back to the minister and fighting now. Yeah, brother, your brother talking. You have 13 cats, you sell a cat. Nobody looking for the hands out. Your opportunities. So Twiggy and them. They must ring down PNM. So them get play before shoot activists, Sarah and them. I can make people. So brother, call and sell your cat. Bless.
Let me do have a program at Coral and fight. This is the village.
This is the subject.
Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Southwestern, you live. You're live. Go ahead, make your point. Are you hearing me? Well, you're going to have to call back because I'm not hearing anything.
Hang up and call back, caller. Hang up and call back. You're breaking up the plenty.
Yeah.
If you're listening to your phone, you'll hear somebody telling you hang up and call back. And you'll get you. You will have no problem.
You're live. Good evening. Good evening. You're on WZYE.
Uncle Tommy, right, I'm now hearing you. Now, Uncle Tommy and Kunji are calling just now and express myself, but I was kind of hard.
Ms. Jofield?
So let me call you now and talk about the budget. You're not here for the budget, right?
Yes.
So I want to ask this question. Now, in the budget that was brought by Mr. Tamko, right now, I am dealing on ground, right? And you all will understand what I was saying, what other people was expressing. In the budget, they are saying that we are going to try to create 40% of full-time employment. It's not true, Kunji. 40% they're going to try to see if they could create full-time employment. Now, we heard up until tonight in the news that they have decided, the government have decided through that was saying that they're going to turn away with the speaker and the URP, which is, it is alleged too many ghosts in the program at wastage. Now let's recognize this. If the government right now is trying to fill what they're telling me they're going to fill the vacancies in the public service, right? 40% maximum they're going to put. Who do you think that going to get these positions would not be the activists? We would be last on the line together because remember, there are people who are temporary workers, contract workers for long years in the public service. So the first people who are going to be absorbed into these permanent positions will be the public, those who are in public service who are short-term contractors. So where would the activists be placed? So when you see activists calling and complaining, it's not, I don't know for others, but it's not because I can speak for you. It's not because that we are disgruntled or anything. It's that where is the voice for the activists? Where is the confrontation with your members of your party, your activists about you, right? Those who are calling on and who are always ready 24/4 to defend your party. Where is the opportunity for the activists? The former party, they have used the program, this we call it social program, and they would have placed the area managers, the constituent, the executive, the activist at these positions, both at the monthly pay level and the daily pay level. So you find out they had employment. So when people who ask the photos of the UNC, I don't want to write more coalition. I'm not speaking about the UNC. When they are calling and complaining, if there was an avenue where they could have, issue could be addressed, they would not have to call and complain. And I want to say that, give me one more second. Uncle Tony, isn't it a fact that when the program just started to air, wasn't I the first UNC activist for this program? I identified myself as a UNC activist. I also spoke about the pressure my community was getting under PNM government. And wasn't I the same individual that took myself from Caribbean to Tobago, campaign, liaise with you all, and I give you all board commentary how we are going there to assist PDP to take over PNM. So I'm not calling to be disgruntled. I have done my job. I have made sure my party returned back to government. I have made sure that THA was controlled under new regime. So it is only fair. It is only fair that people who work and live in the gas should be rewarded. Thank you for the opportunity. And as I said, I am not foreign, I am doing the program.
Thank you, Ms. Jofield.
It's amazing. It's amazing. But that I can't believe Ms. Jofield tried to get in contact to ministers and UNC executive, and they're just denying she that opportunity. If that is what they're doing, that's wrong. That's wrong. Because these activists need to get representation. I know plenty of activists that get representation.
From her again.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Who's the Southwestern?
A pleasant good night to you, Uncle Tony, and COP, and all the listeners on the World Wide Web.
Good night to you, brother.
This is your boy Southwestern here.
Yes, Southwestern.
They
Go
give
ahead.
us some good news that God Kingdom has come, because $6 million is allocated to wipe out CPEP. It will no longer be CPEP. That name will no longer be existent. So just in case half of them was closing the fridge door, CPEP will be wind up. I don't know what it means by winding up. It will no longer be as an entity. Just as Petrotrade, a foreign exchange owner, it was a drain on the treasury, CPEP will no longer be. It will be restructured. That is final. So here what's going on now. The next thing is that the banking sector, they get a levy to pay, right? But listen to this, Uncle Tommy. It had a fellow economist and a strategist security man, right? Some Ranky Sunni name in Republic Group. Then it had one in First Citizen, some Rahamat. They take $12 million. He take $12 million from First Citizen Bank, buy stock in the bank, right? And then sell it for $24 million and pay back the $12 million and say you do no wrongdoing, right? But you know, when they put the levy now on the bank, you know what they say? That also pass on the consumer. Eh? The profit margin, they want to maintain the profit margin, but yet still had the citizen suffer it. Just imagine, you pay $20 a month to open account, and every time you use it, they take $4. Eh? You see that, brother? Mischief in public, not public, misbehavior in public office, or mischief in business. And then defending that he costs the password. Uncle Tony, when you take your money and you put it in the bank, right? The bank again, you no fixed deposit, no interest on it. You invest
they have a new one that called the money market, and the asset management fund. You invested in it, right? And when the quota reach, they tell it is 001, but you're hearing they declare for the big stinking set of shareholders and them 1.2 billion, 1.3 billion, and after taxes, how much billion? Uncle Tony, you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about unjust, that the private sector is pushing onto the people throat. Just imagine a company making beer, right? And the taxes, just 5 cents on the current bill, it raised beer to how much? The duty, it raised how much money? But when they check their profit, they're exporting billions of dollars in sales. And then when they check the balance sheet, Uncle Tommy, you can tell me why it is people, right? There's one betterment, and yet still you know what to stand for. All the years on that period, the last 10 years, they should do this, we should do that. And all that economists and them talking about, we're supposed to do this in this direction and do that in this direction. People first, people first. Now they get that government. People first. You know what I say? And they twisted it. You know the slave trade, Uncle Tommy, right? You look right in America, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King fight for the same thing to get equality across the board. But yet still in Trinidad, one party telling the people all they get that is nonsense. It ain't good. Reality, things that are tasty and feel. What did them give? But Uncle Tommy, you know what I want to say? I hear two brothers talking. Now, the two activists who have it back and front, right, is a simple solution. The first one, what your constituency where you canvass on, what the people need. And the next one, where you canvass, what the people need. You canvass for people to come and vote for a party. What the people want for voting for UNC? Them, what they want in the two constituency. Because I don't think two are the same constituency. So everybody is activists. Then we here call back the program and say what the people, when you was canvassing to vote for UNC and to bring them to the party, what is the better way you make their life? That's what we have to talk about. Not self-seeking interest, because CPEP and URP is no longer. So nobody don't fight for CPEP contract as a contractor. That's done. Now I want to say that the contract on CPEP, it had nothing like that again. And the URP, it had nothing like that again. The Prime Minister tomorrow, after penny don't talk, all over here, in the week coming ahead, how the employment will be due and roll out. So have a patience. So COP, I want to ask you this question. Do you think why they're telling the two people who back and forth and beating one another with a bill? I want to ask them in the separate constituency, when they was canvassing, what the people need? What does the people ask for if they vote for UNC? Let me talk about that. Have a pleasant good night.
Thank you, Southwestern. Well, Professor Wall Street, welcome.
The WZYE 95.9 FM.
How you guys doing?
Welcome to the village.
A pleasant good afternoon to you. So I just went to dinner and they had nothing for me to eat. So I tell them I come back to my room and get something to eat. But a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. Hope everyone having a splendid first day. So I'm trying to get into the swing of what's going on. I hear Cathy Jofield call. I hear, but COP and Tommy, I have a question. Why it is people coming, if there's a UNC, you can't be pregnant. You understand? Is that you're supporting all the way, or you're sitting down on the sidelines and sitting on the bench? Right? You know, you can't be half pregnant, man. And when you come and you say certain things about your party, you giving the enemy fodder in order to use against your party. How is that productive in any place, any planet? Where is that productive?
And that's how the politics is in Trinidad. You can't give your opponent and them no fork to dig no dirt.
You can't. And we have to understand this, eh? We have to understand this. Listen, everybody cannot get help at the same time. And I always say there is something called instant gratification.
Okay, let me take this call.
Go ahead.
Call you live.
Good night, gentlemen. COP, War, and Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
I want to come to the reality of the situation. And if you notice something, we cannot forget this demon called Keith Rowley. He up the power, the evil, he losing all the keys, all the things that is showing until we ain't understand. We have to deal with this kind of demon on that one called Keith Rowley.
Fellow, we lost him. Paula. You guys can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that phone is not ringing on my computer.
Caller, hang up on your call back. But I understand where you're going with that, Professor Wall Street. We cannot give hand fork into them PNM hands on them.
Have the enemy give? It could be. It could be.
You can't do that.
No, can't
but
the enemy.
I always say, you hear me, Wall Street?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think that we too need to take responsibility and some of these activists and them that quarrel, I think we need to take the number and let ministers and them know, okay, we can't afford to allow this. We can't afford to allow this. I know the budget just ring. I don't expect 2 days and 3 days and 3 weeks after the budget.
Reporter. Let's hear what reporter has to say.
People need to hold on still.
Let's hear what reporter has to say.
Take the call.
Reporter, you're live. Reporter.
Hello?
You're live.
Hello, Brother Tommy?
Yes, reporter. Go ahead, make your point.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
The reporter turned on his telephone.
Okay, Brother Wall Street, good night.
Tommy.
Yes,
are you
the reporter turned on his telephone or his TV, whatever you have in the background.
Yes, reporter, turn on your television.
Now, they have a television. I think they have to just let me walk away from. Let's walk away from it. That's hold on.
Don't go in the bathroom. You can't go in the bathroom.
Hold on, I'm moving away. Hello, you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Wow, your neighbors are fighting.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, reporter.
Yeah, okay. Now, Brother Wall Street, I hope you're listening still. Now, while the people in Trinidad and Tobago busy listening to budget and preparing the country to run the country in a different way, I want to know what it is taking place. Mr. Religion, I want you to look into the corporation, Ms. Krisha, I mean, look into the corporation and WhatsApp. I realized that there's too many place and who it is dropping all this rubbish on the radium, like the loads of rubbish. When you have rubbish and load, they're going to need labas with it. What it is you all trying to prepare the country for when the local election comes? Right now, the PNM constituency being matching up by the corporation and being matching up by government workers who work in Wassa. It is in the state of the road and them. People afraid to talk about that.
PNM people and them.
Government, you know. I want the ministries and them, and I'm going to put out some videos and now come down long circular road. People who using the long circular road coming down by the police nest, there's a big ditch in the road just so. Why only doing these things in the community? Submit the government look bad or something. So I want to tell you something.
see the youth corporation workers who is diehard PNM. I like what they do in front of Success School, or they permission Success School because that school is the school of Bowling Rowley must go. Or they go down Cotton Bush, higher up the school, lower down the school, and nothing cutting the bush in front of the school and have one corporation uniform. Or they politically motivated and telling all they what they're doing. Or they don't come from the country with that kind of behavior, Jen. The election done, PNM done, let them no more PNM again. So why would they look for what's come and go and pass the street and the main road and pass the back road? These areas we passing there every half an hour, every day, they have no leak day. Why would they come in and dig up the place and leave it in a way that people cars crashing and all kind of thing in the area? Why we watch Minister of Works, the top of the country, look into these workers and check out the political agenda. They're trying to disturb the place because when local election come around, they have an argument to look how the leave the place around now. And we still want to know who it is dropping these load of rubbish on the Ladium, all by petrol, all by the Pepsi sign. Where all this rubbish coming from? When you have asked the rubbish of them, when you have asked them, can stop trying to destabilize the country. If only people forget when the PLM was in opposition with them, dustbin blowing up in the screen. We forgetting all they know. Not forgetting the PLM with them misbehavior and them management. They see that? Look into what is going on to the Minister of Works and Transport. People see what's going on the road here and then look out for all these set of potholes all coming down like Pitigusawa, all in Mount, all the road and them around there. Some big unnecessary digging for no reason at all. Why are they doing that? There are people with motorbike riding on the road too. Why was that doing that? Or they trying to make the place ungovernable? That would not work. So what we will do, we will fix it back and watch and wait. Good night from that, Anthony.
Tommy on COP, let me say this, sir. I am not think I am Pontius Pilate trying to preach to people and tell them what they should do or what they shouldn't do. But you know, you have to think, man. You can't think that you is the only one who's supposed to be taking care of yesterday. You're supposed to be the one taking care of now, right? And if somehow you think you ain't get what you want, you coming on social media, and you're coming on programs, and you blasting the government. How? Let me ask. I want to ask a question, COP and Tommy. If I am the Honorable Prime Minister or I'm an MP, and I see you on social media blasting me out, right? How you think I go feel? And you coming for me to get help? You blasting me with your right hand, but coming for help with your left hand. How you expect me to feel? Let me be real. Let me be real. How you expect that to feel? And how it go look? Rodney Markinson, how it go look? COP, tell me how it go look.
How it go look? It look good. It can't look good at all.
When you war with a minister and you're vexed with a minister, or you're vexed nobody, you're talking to each other. You wouldn't represent each other. So but I think it's too early for activists to complain. And I know it have some activists need that representation. The fact I know it have activists need that representation. And Professor Walsh, let me tell you something. If activists listen, speak out 2-3 times, and some come out and speak, it's because they're not listening to them. All on the air, all stop calling, man.
Tommy, take the call. Take the
call.
Hold on, Tommy. And people on the air, all stop calling, man.
Call you live. Call you live. Call you live.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a point.
Yeah, fellas. I'm trying to talk a kind of historical point, but you have to understand where's a real treaty and where's a fake treaty. I actually a long time. I know the ups and the downs. And why are stigmatizing on this fella called Keith Rowley? The evil that he put in the nation. I see it coming across like Benny Beckles, Google, and all these kind of foolish kind of people. And it's black African people in the country. And you know what I see in the history? Just now. Okay, let's know. Here what I see. Yeah, Papa, come listen. Here what I see that they out interfere with children and with grandchildren and with great grandchildren. And why I'm sticking to the Keith Rowley? Because as he don't mind, he retire and he bowling in the little ball. If there is like Penny Beckles and Google Dogman, and they pushing a kind of generational hate against the Indian and against because the PNM in get you, but what way? They're not talking about the goods of the country, you know. And we have to stigmatize them. You know why I want to stigmatize them? Because I hear and I ain't going no way. But you see the children and the grandchildren, we go come up for portfolio in this country. We have to let them know that Pete Crowley son, that the grandson and the great. And when they come for position, because they want to ride. I only using Pete Crowley as an example because you know why? He's the most evil black man I see in the history of Trinidad and Tobago since I 60 how much years. And if I don't stigmatize the point, because he out there, you know, but he's still trying to destroy the country. And he wealthy, he rich. He's not giving nothing to help the CPEP out of his pension because he could afford to give it. But he just wants to mash up the nation. But the point that I'm drawing with this Pete Rowley, down the road, them grandchildren and children does come and say, my father, great grandfather was a prime minister, and I deserve something in this country. And I want him to know, once I alive and I'm going down, is a hate and a generation thing going on. Because what I listen to a fella called Pastor Google, but if I had a gun and I could have shoot you through this thing, I shoot you, you know. I don't know what I'm
Tommy, say something like that. Tommy, stop that.
Tommy,
stop that, Tommy. Tommy, hang up that call.
Listen, listen.
We have to study the grandchildren. Must not enjoy the benefits of this.
Tommy, hang it up. Hang up that call, Tommy.
Hang up that call, Uncle Tommy.
We're not encouraging that, Tommy. Tommy, hang up the call.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hold the calls for a while.
Not hold the call, hang up the call.
Hang up the
yeah,
call.
well, I was trying to hang up, which I finally.
Yeah, and partner, you can't say that.
Folks, we're not encouraging that type of behavior here, okay? We're not. Hold on. Let me play the disclaimer. We're not encouraging that. We cannot encourage that.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff.
Let's hold the calls for a minute.
I know it's a water gun he's talking about, but you can't say them things. I know it's a water gun fight he was talking about. You can't say them things, partner.
Yeah.
You're not on the blocker.
Yeah. Andy Williams, also named as the Pitbull, was appointed as PRO of the TASA Association of Trinidad and Tobago.
The what?
Okay? The TASA Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Yes.
What TASA you can be? What TASA you can be?
Andy was appointed, Andy Pitbull Williams, PRO, the Public Relations Officer.
TASA you talking about?
Yes. And he also was appointed the PRO of the National Chutney Foundation of Trinidad and Tobago. Right? So, to me, I am seeing, and this is what I am saying, is that we cannot jump to conclusions and think that, well, because I didn't get something, right, I go bash my party. Yeah? I didn't get something, so I go...
Holy call a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's hold the calls. We'll hold the calls, right?
Yeah.
And this is...
KFC, call back when we open up again.
Let Professor Walsh talk a little bit. Go ahead, Walsh.
Yeah, and this is for anyone. And the snare, folks, I consider myself that people who have been in the UNC way longer than I have been. Way longer. You understand? And I've done yeoman activist service for the party. But let me think a little bit, right? We have 5 years, 6 months, and people making noise. 6 months. Let me say this. We at WZYE, let me say a year come and nothing come our way, right? We're not going to jump out and say, boy.
Call back.
Take the call. That we people, that the village family. Take them.
Call.
So me just take the call.
I already declined it.
Yeah, but
and I can understand where you're going with that Wall Street.
They call him back. Let me take it.
Because it take time. And you when you feel you get through in 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, time you
yes,
get through.
Oh God, Wall Street, Mr. Wall Street. Wall Street, you can answer me if you want, I still calling you out. But I heard you just and I want to make one correction. When we call your program, I don't know about other people. If you go back and listen to what I spoke about, I just make my contribution on behalf of activists. Never one day me Cathy joke, never call and say I want something. I never ask nothing. When I call this program from day one, I complain about my community. I state that I am a UNC activist. Never ashamed to say that. And I state what I want for my community. I have an MP in government right now, and I have a good relationship with my MP. Anything I want to come my community, I will raise with my MP. But in terms of people attacking activists of my party, when they call to this station, I will always defend them. Because a lot of people don't know from work that people who are activists have been working hard day and night. Nobody is saying they can't wait. The budget not reached, but there are things going on that you all outside there don't know about. Right? All I ask is somebody, appoint somebody in the party to come and deal with the activists. There are many activists who are sick in bed. I can call the name, but I won't. There are many activists who are the verge of losing their house. There are many activists who cannot feed their family. I don't know how again all they want us to talk about this. People not crying out to themselves. People crying out because they need and they're the verge. You want me to send you my letter, how much I owe? And you know I went to the one campaign and when therapy and government said I cannot get work in Trinidad. And my party, though I don't beg my party for nothing. Everybody waiting. But at the meantime, people at the verge are losing their house. They are activists calling me. Josie, come and see me, I'm long in my bed. I can't get up. I don't have medical bills. So when I call this program, I'm not calling for nothing but to you know. I don't want anything. I will get my reward because I pick up myself and campaign in Tobago. I know Wall Street. I call on you. When you were issuing government activists campaign in Tobago, and you reach out to us, and I will always be grateful for that. And we went across it and we turned over things. And when we did that, it's for the benefit of UNC government. Today, there are people benefiting from our hard work. So I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for activists. And I don't want nobody to attack activists and have a problem with activists. Because if there was somebody there from the party to liaise with the activists, no activists will be complaining on any program. And that is the fact. We're not bringing on nobody. We're just voicing our opinion. Something out of that. And if there's an avenue where we could voice our opinion for the listening ears. Well, all right. And so we don't want to disrupt nobody's program. Just now in 3 months is an election in Tobago. We not hear nothing more than the program. And if I call and make a contribution and it's affecting the host, but when I go to Tobago, I'm not calling and give no more by board commentary. I may not even go to campaign. Because I only go and who feels it knows it. Thank you for the opportunity and join the program.
Okay, Kati. Thank you.
Very much. You know, people say
Have a good night, ma'am.
Yeah, somebody saying I attacking UNC and activists. Listen, I'm not attacking. All I am saying is that all I'm saying to the people is this, is that look, we just had our budget. We just had our budget. What we should be discussing is the budget and the positive things coming out of this budget and how the PNM trying to spin the budget.
Absolutely.
How the PNM trying to spin this budget. For example, Colombo talking about the offer that was made to the PSA. When the PSA president had come out and show what was the actual offer made from the PNM, and that Colombo was lying through his nose, through his toes. You understand? But we here have to talk about, well, we have to talk about this activist, and me not attacking no activists. I have been very consistent in my statement regarding the activists and them. And look at it. Andy Williams, you remember we had here Tommy, your partner, and the beatum was coming and saying Andy Williams this and Andy Williams that. We didn't hear Andy Williams come out and say nothing about that against the party. We didn't hear Andy Williams come out and say that.
No.
Unless he called COP by the side and tell him. I don't know. He called your phone and you ain't saying nothing.
It's a Florida calling.
I take the call. Hold on, COP. Take the call to me. Take the call. Yeah.
Yes, Florida.
Good evening, Mr. Hanselman. I love that shoot. I hope you're drinking too much, eh? Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening, COP, and everyone. Well, Mr. Jofield, with all due respect, I understand what you're saying, and you're coming out, but don't say that about Mr. Hansen. Mr. Hansen told us after the election when UNC won that he given them until the end of the year to help the activists. Right? So if it wasn't listening to the program, I would tell you. I just listen to the program every day. They have it, and if I miss it, that is what you heard. He say after Mr. Hansen, the goodly gentleman, say after the budget, he gives them until the end of the year to help the activists, and then he will say something about it. So I just want to clarify that way. You see, we have to understand one thing. You could come on a program, Mr. Hansen program is a big program, have a lot of followers. But most of the people on Mr. Hansen following list is want to see progress for country, not for personal gain. And when you come out and you're speaking about you did this and you did that, and you're not really speaking about a team, you're speaking about yourself. Now, say your team, because you alone didn't make UNC win. Just like I alone didn't make UNC win over Mr. Tommy or everybody. So if I could understand if you're speaking on behalf of your team, and we have to come out of this rhetoric where we get on with, as I say, go to your office and lay your office low. Because even if you come on here and they say they will mute the TV, they wouldn't want to hear that. And after, when you finish making contribution, they will continue listening to the program. And all your cries will go on their face. So let me just rock back, go to your office every day and demand if you feel was for Caesar, it's for Caesar. Because look, Mr. Hansen. Mr. Hansen won't have that program in Trinidad, but Mr. Hansen giving them time. He ain't going to push himself forward now and say, well, how much good he do. for the past 10 years, but not 10 years, I'm saying, I'm correct here, for the past 6 years, because, you know, so, and he not pushing himself forward for that. You see, everything takes time. You know what I mean? So, Mr. Trophy, with all due respect, go to MP now. Talk to MP. Do a video. Show me how if the MP neglected it, then we could say, yeah, look, the MP neglected it. But right now, it's your word against against the MP. So that's what we're going with. All right, guys, look on this here.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Flula.
Get COP. COP was saying something.
Okay. We should stop saying that the government not saying about the activists and them. It have 1 or 2 activists and them, probably get a representation here. But I believe that the government see about most of the activists and them. It have activists and point up here, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Them don't call you radio station good things come for those who wait. Andy Williams and patient.
Yes, good night again, Uncle Tommy. Welcome, Wall Street, COP, viewers and listeners. And again, whenever I call this program, it's not about for bacchanal. And some people still not understanding what the lady is saying. She to make it clear that she MP is good.
Hold on, eh?
What I started showing them up as the first caller to say that the UNC has sent a message to the government and asked to put somebody in charge of having certain conversations with UNC activists. That's what I'm saying. People listening to them. And the lady is trying to say the same thing. It's not about going to the MP. It's about
hold on. Don't talk.
We have enough people in the UNC. It's basically, for instance, like saying we haven't touched bases with our activists on a monthly basis. So that whatever information these activists bring to us, we can have a better understanding of what's taking place, because these activists is key people in our movement. So people missing the point. It's not about going by an FP or going by no office. It's about getting somebody, just so you can put Andy Williams to be in charge at the TASA and put somebody. I'm sure this lady sounds like a very educated person who is speaking. Put somebody in charge of taking information from the activists so the activists would not be on social media or on Wall Street program or on heavy and PC programs making noise. Have community. This is how this thing runs. If you're managing something, use the government. You don't just manage it on top or in the parliament. You manage it from on top straight down to the bottom. And if we see the activists and them as the ground, let me get somebody to manage the ground, take information, and then we could deal directly with certain people. And again, it's not handouts, because I am saying that the type of kind of craziness I live in America. I don't want nothing. So all who feel, all these scholars who talking about doing it for this, we don't want nothing. I have been there since I was when Pandey went. I was going on the Savannah, the Pittsburgh Savannah, the last rally before the election. Pandey went. It's me with a pan on the next side for the UNC. I deep in this, so I not now come UNC. So a little bit broken, just talking. I do my part, and I want nothing, and I look for nothing. But I always study. I study my brothers and sisters. And again, I too used to tell kids, don't come and talk, think they get the enemy's ammunitions. But we have to look at putting something in place so that the activists and them could go directly to there in that place, so they could know that the court would not be in vain. Or you understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. It's not bacchanal. But there's some people in the UNC, when you speak like this, want to jump up and talk about this and that, and I don't want nothing. And if you eating and your neighbor eating something wrong, everybody has to basically share the food so that nobody got hungry belly, because that is what has caused crime. When people hungry, they want to jump your fence, but they know you eating. These are things that have to stop. So stop attacking your brothers and sisters, and let me try to organize something, put something in place, so everybody could be heard. That's my contribution. And
Thank you.
Listen and understand.
Thank you, Brooklyn. Wall?
Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. I just see.
Hold on, let me take this call. Let me take this call.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Miss Santa Cruz, welcome.
Hello?
Miss Santa Cruz, welcome.
Can I go ahead now and talk?
Yes, go ahead. You can talk now.
Okay, good night, Wall Street. You're looking spiffy tonight. Good
Thank
night,
you.
Uncle Tommy and COP. Good night to
Good
everybody
night.
out there.
Yeah.
Wall Street, you keep
Good night,
saying
Miss Santa Cruz.
this drum over and over again, but I cannot get it through to anybody. And before I go any further, I heard the caller now. Some of the callers are coming across garbled. We are not hearing properly.
Right.
It's kind of distorted. I don't know for what reason.
Okay.
I hope that I'm coming across a bit clearer.
Yeah, you're
But
coming
a
across
caller
good.
said that they campaign all in Tobago. UNC didn't send up anybody in Tobago. Tobago went up by themselves because it made it lucidly clear that they were on their own. Right? So I don't know how they were campaigning in Tobago. And you keep saying the same thing over and over again. And I cannot get it through. They are giving the opposition ammunition to throw on the UNC. And that is what they're not realizing. For 9 years and 7 months, they said they suffered. We all suffered.
Yep.
But suddenly you wanted things to turn around overnight.
Yeah.
But they didn't even know where they were going or whatever, with the condition the country was in. And they said that what they say, it's not throwing shade on anybody. Yes, it is. And let me make it very clear tonight. I am an activist, I'm a lone ranger, and I don't want anybody campaigning for me. I have a civil tongue in my head. I can speak for myself. Because all they're not uplifting anybody, all they're bringing down everybody. It's not sounding good. How many times? And Wall Street, you are being ridiculed by that God-fearing, so-called God-fearing man. Right? Because what it is you are saying to them about throwing opening up the way, throwing things to the opposition to talk about. Keeps repeating it. But I want to tell him here tonight, that babbling pagan, when the PNM win, it's only friends, financiers,
Correct.
and family win.
Yep.
A perfect example was Stuart Young, making his brother a banking millionaire and his father a multi-millionaire.
Billionaire.
When UNC went Foster win a lot of contracts for his family, and it's not, and it's geared open for everybody to see. Sorry, not when UNC. Sorry, my mistake. When PNM win, Faris get plenty rent money.
Yeah, all of them.
And you never hear one day PNM supporters who ain't get zip come out and say anything. And that is the difference. That is the big difference. You never hear them talking so. And I want to tell Patty, yes, Andy win. And Andy used to make it very, very clear here in Lennox that they never hire a union to represent them. That every time they used to be on every radio station, oh, Andy, get it, this one and get that one and get that. They never asked Colin to campaign for them. They never asked Colin to be no union rep for them. And I must say congratulations to Andy.
Yep.
I must say congratulations. And that could be a new story from now on Wall Street.
Yep.
That could be a different sing-song from tomorrow morning. Wait for it. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ms. Santa Cruz. And folks, what we want to do here, we want to bring Andy on to interview Andy to talk about them two positions. Two positions. You understand? And COP, Tommy, wasn't there a talk about Andy was doing this and Andy was this and Andy? COP, you get anything yet, COP?
Huh?
You get anything?
Why are you bringing me in that? Why are you bringing me in that? That things you can talk. I thought things you can't talk here. But But
yeah, take the call from me. Hold on, COP,
Have
hold on.
KFC calling.
Take the call.
I know, gosh, man, caller, man. When I see the people and we talking a little bit, man, leave the line a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Uncle Tommy, COP, and Mr. Washington, I like the shit.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy, this morning I take it to the ground report, right? And the day before. So Andy Williams say, you have an appointment to open up the program. So when I listen to the program, I play, I'm blessed in line for my blessings. So I call in the program now. I say, Andy, I was calling this thing that song, so I see your boss out and gone. Like you get you, he jump off his seat. But you want a yellow jersey and a jacket. But let me be truthful and thing and get on to the people here. It's an activist, like myself, UNC activist, right? They know me, they might be closer to the ministers than them, and if they say, right, reach out to KFC. Because for the last 9 years, I toil and fight. When the piano they take away my children grant and my little grant and thing in it, I was still fighting and going out there and fighting. You know, God open away for me, I fight the piano, I come and get a roof over my head, a government house, under the piano. The piano never give me no house, I don't pay for it. So I bless. So as a man, I talk in my mind. I watch and see what's going on. I learn simple little thing for me to handle the blood partial legal mind that thing already. And that's the permanent secretary, the minister. I think the minister. She could talk thing in this. She's the minister of social development. And I saw girl meeting and telling me about hold on and this and that. I need to move forward too. So, who want to suffer in silent item? I talk in my mind. Black.
COP, go ahead.
Professor Walsh, you line up that interview with Andy Williams?
Yeah, I talking to him.
Yeah, that good. Yeah, that good. You know, every day, I just see so much job opportunities pop up on my phone. And when you go through social media, you see in the Ministry of Homeland Security,
yeah,
they have so much job opportunities right now.
Correct.
I don't know what people looking through social media, only going through TikTok and YouTube to watch choppiness. But look at the job opportunities and them. The Prime Minister said the full in a spot 20-something thousand workers in ministries. What am to them positioning them? Why activists don't register for all these positioning them? There is work opportunity. But Professor Walsh, I don't want I feel we had 2 hours activist problem, and we just passed our budget and let me deal more about the budget or let me interview Andy Williams and the activists and them. Only we had 2 hours of that. This program does more support the UNC full 100. An activist quarrel. Let me get our rest for now.
I just say that. Let me listen to Senator David Nackett. Let's listen to Senator
David Nackett.
Let's take a listen. Take a listen, folks.
Trinidad and Tobago, just like you, I was waiting for the budget. And to be honest, what a budget. To be honest, what a budget. This budget was all Kamla Pasabi Sessa. And this is not no phoning on Kamla Pasabi Sessa, but I know of Kamla Pasabi Sessa for 5 years as her senator. This budget was all Kamla Pasabi Sessa. All her promises, all her compassion for the people, all her empathy for the people. This was her budget. Immediate relief at the pump. $1 of super gas. Immediate relief. You're feeling that in your pockets one time. Immediate relief. No more property tax. All the people who telling me
spoke on that, but we're going to the top of the hour, and I didn't want that. It is about 5 minutes. So let's take that break, and we're gonna come back after the break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, COP, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95 FM. We're gonna take that break, and we'll be right back after that. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere.
Just come a minute and a half, Uncle Washington.
Right. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Kati.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a fight the We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red, 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 no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. Me and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, me and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. Me and them dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them others say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, we and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the CARICOM leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, we and them dead. Tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake, we and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all this. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, P and M dead. Petro train workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. We and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, to put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them others say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
So, folks, let's listen to Senator David Naked, right, on his contribution, because I think sometimes what happens is that we tend to lose focus, COP and Tommy, on the bigger picture. And in my estimation, I'd like to get you guys' comments. And Tommy, hold the calls for now.
Yep.
In my estimation, COP, these little things, all right, are being taken care of. And many of us believe that I should be first online because I was toiling in the video for 9.5 years, right? But I know for a fact well, let me don't say I know for a fact. Yes, I could say that. I know for a fact that the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissessa knows those people who are loyal to the UNC, right? And she will do within her best in order to make sure that when UNC win, they win as well. What says you, COP and Tommy?
I believe that. I believe everybody time will reach. I believe everybody time will reach. And it's 6 months. 6 months the government in office. They just passed a budget. And they just passed a budget. It won't happen in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I am saying it have plenty job opportunities. And if you're not looking, it's according to what you're looking for. Remember, the government can take money and just give you money just so. You are to qualify for opportunity. You are to register for opportunity. And you are to make yourself available for opportunity. If you're looking for contracts, you have to have a company registered. If you're looking for a job, you have to send in your resume.
I said before, they need to wait till after the budget is read and things are put in place before they start be getting excited and worked up and all loud and abrasive.
Professor, what should I say? You know? People are entitled to speak. And if you're speaking 2 weeks and nobody taking you on, is because nobody not listening.
Okay.
But still the activists and them had to know to humble yourself. Humble yourself because you're quarrel for 10 years. For 10 years you had patience. 6 months time your patience run out.
Yeah.
That can't be right.
And they can't be looking at other people.
You can't look at other people. You can't be looking at what people getting and what people getting and people putting themselves in position. People putting themselves in position. And if MPs and ministers and them assist somebody, we can't come out and say, well, look, they're helping them and they're not helping. We can't do that. Them put themselves in position.
Let me say this, Fearless, is it Fearless Princess? Let me see who it is, Let me make sure I get it correct. Fearless Empress. Now, you are new here, right? We do not allow disrespect here in our chat. If you are going to continue along the line you are going, Fearless Empress, you will be fear no more. You'll only be less. Okay? So do not continue along the line you're going with respect to any disrespect, right? Do not tolerate that here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Okay? So you have been warned. You can talk to Patty, you can talk to PNM Patty, she can help you. But you can't talk to PNM Fox no more because, you know, he's no longer here. But you are welcome here, but you are welcome respectfully, not disrespectfully. So if you cannot abide by the rules and regulations here at WZYE 95.9 FM, you are not going to be allowed in here. Okay? All right.
You will end up at the end. You see Trinidad and Tobago, you end up which bad Rowley end up at the end.
In the end, yeah, in the end. So folks, let's listen to Senator David Nackett. Right? Take a listen.
Compassion for the poor.
Yes, compassion for the poor. Yes? Promises kept. Fairness for all. Think about it. Let's take a listen.
Trinidad and Tobago, just like you, I was waiting for the budget. And to be honest, what a budget. to be honest, what a budget. This budget was all Kamla Prasad Bissessa. And this is not no phoning on Kamla Prasad Bissessa, but I know of Kamla Prasad Bissessa for 5 years as her senator. This budget was all Kamla Prasad Bissessa. All her promises, all her compassion for the people, all her empathy for the people. This was her budget. Immediate relief at the pump, $1 of super gas, immediate relief. You're feeling that in your pockets one time. Immediate relief, no more property tax. All the people who telling me, from Mongdo to Lavantil to Tinapuna, hey, how they going and scrape up $2,000, $3,000 for property tax. Immediate relief for the poor and working class people. A total restructuring of CPEP and URP. Gone. No more short, no more 10 days mentality work. That gone. Fixed employment. Something that you could leave for your family. You can now go to the bank with a letter, try and access some financing to get some education for your family, further your education, buy a house. PNM had you, poor and working class people, restricted to what? Buying cars. Yes, things are disposable. Go and buy a car, go and buy 2 cars. That is PNM. UNC making it possible that you could go and buy a house, because a house is generational wealth. A house is future wealth. Immediate relief across the board. Not only that, when you look in depth, increase allocations for education. Why? PNM cut gate from 700 million down to 300 million. 400 million them cut on education. So jackasses like Randall Mitchell could stand up in the Senate and say, well, if you can't find foreign exchange to send your children abroad, send them UTT. Randall Mitchell said that. You know, but ask PNM where they're sending their children. Them children in universities all across the world. But telling you send your children, they ain't giving you no choice. No, I mean, I'm nothing against UTT, but they can't want the best for their children and not the best for you. Look at healthcare that our citizens are suffering. Rowley, if you get a cough, go in and let somebody squeeze your balls in America. But you, dying on the floor in the corridor healthcare system, they fool you. They fool you with a central block. They open up one floor and fool the entire nation. But until Senator Naked find them out. But that is it, increasing healthcare. And we have Lacrambodo on that, making sure that very, very soon you'll be happy with your healthcare system. We have increased allocations for that. Agriculture the same. Minister Ravi Ratiram is our boss. He going and make sure that we'll have increased agricultural production. That is why the Prime Minister put him solely on that. Leave the land issues for Saddam Hussein. And you know he did that. He's a dreadful. I don't watch him slide. So across the board, Trinidad and Tobago, this was a budget all Kamla Prasad Bissessa. Every promise I've heard her made, she came through in this budget. Now it's up to y'all to believe and put in the work. Don't get tired of the race baiting. Don't get tired of the PNM. Them feel that they have a right to rule, as Winford James. They have a right to rule this country when they suffer this country. Don't believe that. And Felicia Thomas, keep hitting them in the backside. Keep hitting them with a lying self. Talking about they was given 9% and all. When we know, you know, this PNM is something else. Every accusation they make against the UNC is actually a confession from the PNM. And all the stupidness that they do, all the corruption, all the squandermania, all the recusals, all the rental buildings that they had, them and the ministers. Everything for them and their families. Imagine Randall Michelle talking. $780,000 he benefit in a conflict of interest, sweetheart deal with Beverly Ramsey Moore in Trent Panchinbigo. Hey, PNM, what should just keep quiet? What somebody say? To Brian Manning? Yeah, PN go in your bed. That is all that whole true for all PNM. But for the rest of Trinidad and Tobago, it's good to see you all here. I was real happy after that budget. I ain't lying. I love it. Loving the house all the time.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, Senator David Nackett. But let me give you guys some facts, Let me give you guys some facts. And this is from Felicia Thomas Page, the president of, right, the union, right? Probably president of the PSA. Here's what she says. Let us never forget or get caught up in the lies and deception of the PNM. This was the first offer made by the PNM on behalf of public officers. 2% over a period of 8 years. Let me repeat that for you, Patty. And the fearless, where the fearless what? The fearless Empress? That's what it is? Yeah. I think that
Fearless PNM.
Oh yeah, the fearless PNM Empress. The fearless, yeah. Fearless PNM Empress. Listen to this. This is from the lady who have the facts, not the FAX, like what they have in Bali's house. Right? Let us never forget or get caught up in the lies and deception of the PNM. This was the first offer made by the PNM on behalf of public officers. 2% over a period of 8 years. 2%. But let me read the other thing here for you all. I have to enlarge it to get it. This is a memorandum of agreement, right? For the period January 1, 2014 to December 31st, 2018 shall be as follows. With effect from January 1, 2014, 0%. With effect from January 1, 2015, 0%. With effect from January 1, 2016, 0%. With effect from January 1, 2017, 0%. With effect from January 1, 2018, 1%. Right? From January 1, 2019, 0%. From January 1 to 2020, 0%. From January 1, 2021, 1%. That is 2%. Yeah? And Colin Button and want, you know, boy, them bunch of liars, they're just like the Lion King, you know. See if you know who is the Lion King.
The PNM.
And who's the king?
And the king. Rowley is the king.
Professor Walshater.
Yeah, man.
It's real sad. By law, the state's supposed to give the working class a percentage every 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And PNM spent 10 years and offer the people them 0.1%.
Yeah, correct.
And then when the people them protest and quarrel, after the see ministers recusing themselves 180 something time, 500 something time, they're recusing themselves. PNM fool them and say I'll give them 4% and still put them in court. And up to now, they may get a 4% yet.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Tommy, you have some points.
Government come in and offer 10%. Yeah. And you see that percent what this government paying? That is what the PNM supposed to be paying.
Yeah. Tommy, wait a minute. Go ahead, COP.
From 2014 to 2019 and from 2019 to... That is what the PNM supposed to be paying. So every time the UNC come in power, they pay the UNC bill, they pay the PNM bill.
Yep.
And next thing we have to look at Professor Walshater. The budget. 10% of the budget is to pay what the country owing.
Yep.
10% of the budget is to pay back the bills that the PNM borrow. That is about $10 billion. And that $10 billion, if we didn't have wastage and bad management and greedy borrowing from the PNM, and that $10 billion could have spent behind social development in this country.
Correct is right.
And hear what I'm saying. That I watch it because of IMF and IMF. You spend 10 years over there. Where the profit that you make from ministries, where the profit that you generate as a government to show the country, all right, we would want to be the PNM said they did a good job. How could you do a good job for 10 years? And then after you're in opposition and saying the country don't have no money, it's because you didn't save no money. Everything this PNM speak about, them sing themselves more, you know, is only stupid human being in Trinidad and Tobago will listen to them and say they take it, they say the right thing, you know. But as long as you went to school and you can read and write, you will say no, the PNM lying to we. Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Yeah, man.
They can never be transparent. That
That's
had to
right.
be ugly. That had to be ugly politicking right now. Professor Wall Street. It's sad. It's sad, but that's the nature of politics in Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct. That is the nature of politics. You
And
know,
we will expose them.
We'll expose them. Yeah,
You must expose them. You can't try to bring down a government that now come in power. A prime minister that's telling you, I love you. I am going to represent you. And telling she ministers and them too, if all you don't help the vulnerable, I will fire all you. I give you 10 out of 10 for that thing.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Correct is right. You know, but COP, it's interesting, eh? I want to hear from PNM Party. PNM Party, what we just read out regarding 0.000 and it ended up at being 2%. Is that inaccurate, or is the former minister of finance right when he said that they promised them otherwise? Is that fact or fiction, PNM Party? But I want you all to take a listen to this, because all you remember Lumpkin, Martin Lumpkin?
That PNM.
Yeah, PNM Lumpkin.
He's not the president again.
No, they cancel him. Take a listen.
Martin Lumpkin, former tutor president. I told you don't play politics with teachers. Teachers are too important. Teachers carry the future of our nation in their hearts, minds, and soul. They deserve respect. We can never pay teachers as much as they are truly worth. Martin Lumpkin, I told you, the Douglas promise you, you play politics, you love Stuart Smallpin Young. Well, you're now gone, voted out by a landslide. Promise made, promise kept.
Yep. PNM Lumpkin.
This is somebody's voicemail. We have a bunch of voice notes piling up.
Yeah, Tommy. You can play the voice notes.
Yeah, Uncle Tommy, we'll see COP, good night.
Good night to you.
That lady talking a little too much. Yeah, only need to kind of cut her short, and I know that other people want to call him too. Right? Can't just be talking and repeating yourself over and over, saying the same thing. Right? See what you have to say and cut your thing short. Figure out how long that there. But they have to stop them in the tracks with that. Yes.
Professor Martin Lumpkin and them playing so much up here.
And Mr. Washington, I know you're listening on your vacation still. Well, you know Diwali coming up. Diwali is Monday. So this morning I sent Mr. Washington to buy some beers for me. So you see some Spaniards selling some Diwali items. He went up to them, asked them if they had beer, if they had the oil or the wax one. They didn't answer. He asked them again. They tell him something. So he come back home and I see his hand empty. So I asked Mr. Washington, you didn't buy the beer? He said he went by some Spanish and he asked them if they had wax or oil beer. And he telling me the only thing they told him was Buenos Dias.
Play the next song, Tommy. Play the next voice note.
My Uncle Tommy, COP, Wall Street, and to everybody out there, Brooklyn, I beg to differ. The UNC lost the 2015 general election because of Keith Rowley lies. You hear? The email gate and Section 34. It's only this wrongs that you are hearing activists and them getting on like that. Right? They waited 9 years. They waited 9.728 years under the PNM, but suddenly overnight they wanted to get everything. We just read a budget. And you are hearing some of them talking now. Suddenly we have a lot of activists hearing some of them, oh, Kamala should step down and give Julie John become minister sitting on money and the poor can't even buy some beers. What was the word Wall Street used? Gobbly cook or something so? You know, I want to say a different word, but I can't have to be politically correct. I have to be politically correct.
Oh, good.
So if the poor cannot afford to buy some beer, that's Kamala afford that she has to step down. If it is that some of them not getting some things right away, every 10 seconds I can hear them with it. But I am still saying it's because of Keith Rowley lies. Because I know, and one of my friends was a UNC supporter, and when she listened to Rowley lies without proof, right? She went to the PNM because she saw what they were doing and what they were not doing, and it all turned out to be lies. Because look at how much money was spent, right? Yep.
Hey, hello. COP?
Yeah, good night.
Let's change that topic because it's not sounding good on the UNC program. It's not sounding good at all. It's not a little bacchanalish, and Kamala is not about that. Right? My contribution is only go to the office and solve all the problem there. Right? By the office. Over the air is just making noise and giving fuel to the enemy of the state, the enemies of the state, right? So you're right to stop the program. It ain't sounding good. Give them some advice on how to underscore COPRD experience. Yes.
And Uncle Tommy, get a voice note, a round of applause. Get a voice note, a round of applause. It's not sounding good on the air.
Mr. Washington buy some deers for me. So you see some Spanish selling some Diwali items. He went up to them, asked them if they had deer, if they had the oil.
You played that already. Uncle Tommy.
He had some Maggie.
That's stale joke. You play already.
Well, she said it twice.
No.
Tommy, COP, and to everybody out there will accept the PNM I saw the chat. Right? Tonight I'm throwing out a challenge to Fearless Empress, but I think she's more coward beggar. Okay? You said that you want to expose me with secret contracts that I got, and ghost gangs were running it. I am throwing out a challenge. Expose me. Expose me. You go right ahead. You have my full support to expose my secret contract and all the ghosts. You like him, but you were seeing the ghosts in the project. But I also want you to expose who is the talk show host that used to collect $9,000 a month from the URP Ghost Project, a project that never existed. Let us hear about all the PNM ghosts. Why are you exposing me? Expose the PNM ghosts too. When the argument is lost, these low-life resort to insult and personal attacks. Go right ahead. All they don't face me, you know. All they don't face me at all because all they get in a juice box and a phone card to come here and do it is all they're doing. and all you have no shame whatsoever. It's like liquor to drop, you eat it. Thanks a lot, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and COP.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That imagine when I call him and stand next to the jam and she don't answer me one time. You play that set of fucking ranking thing.
You could do that.
Who sent that to me?
I don't figure out who sent that. Let me see.
Oh my God.
KFC, you send that to?
Let me just play this.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff.
Tommy, who sent
that?
What
should I give you a phone number?
What's the number? Give me the number.
It's reporter.
Reporter send that?
Should I take the call?
No. Who sent that voice in one voice note previously?
I'm gonna give you the number. I'm gonna give you the phone number 263.
Okay.
Reporter, call back. Call back, reporter. Reporter, call back. 263-3877.
Do you have a name next to that number?
No name.
Okay. All right, fine. Be careful with that if that number sending another okay? You can take it.
Or you can't be sending obscene language voice notes on the program. Or you trying to sabotage the program.
Yeah.
That's what reporter. Take reporter call. Well, you can't be doing them thing.
Go ahead, reporter.
You know that number. And all you can't be doing them thing.
Go ahead, reporter.
Yes, Brother Wall Street listening, right?
Yes.
Okay, Brother Wall Street. I wanted to hear me good in this contribution that I make into the nation and to the world by extension. Now, Ms. Kamala Prasad-Bissessar and the UNC power players, they will never have problem with people highlighting things that they will need to know, because if all these activists of the UNC shut up their mouth, the government will know what the hell going on in the country. So I ask you all, please, I beg of you all, let the government know what it is going on in the country under their watch. Because let me tell you something, I ain't vote for this government for no handout. Who wants handout like the business, but let the people talk, because the government will know. That is what makes the PNM have problem today. People never wanted to talk out on the PNM. You have to talk, because what I highlighted in this country right now, look right now as we speak, Ian Allen now start to put things on social media with what it is going on the promenade in Port of Spain. Remember, the PNM is trying to work up a kind of bacchanal in the country, so when they come out, they have a support. They run it down the community. Well, I just come from on the road there, so I chop past and clear up all the rubbish on the medium. We have to monitor the PNM, and we have to let the government know by social media what it is going on here, because some of these ditches that they're digging in the nation road could kill families going home in the night. There's a conspiracy with the workers in various government ministries to make the government look bad, and we as people who call in national radio have to let the government know. And you see the people who beg in government, and don't bother with them. Because let me tell you something, brother, it have no more PNM to return here. Ms. Kamala Prasad-Bissessar is sure about this 5 and the next 5. So what we have to do is put the cards on the table, and they will know how to play it. I'm not bashing anybody. But I go like the idea that I hear, like the people, nobody criticizing the government. Look at what they criticizing the government for, to get itself blacklisted from government. That ain't making no sense. Please let them make this stupid contribution. Look at this brother Gordon. Why they see on the message that they made. These brothers ain't making no sense. Them can't bring back the PNM can't come back to them making contribution on radio. We have to tell the government that we put there, but it is going on. And I ask again before I leave, the Minister of Works and Transport with the road situation, look into what's going on in these ministries towards the road. For when local representation, local election come up, that is above the PNM board. Look how they have the community. Look how they have the community. It's them doing it for themselves. So I want my government, which is the UNC in office, to listen to we and look after what we come and highlight. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago reporter.
Highlight the problems in your community. And Professor Wall Street, you see this activist problem when they have no respect and they send these kind of a voice note and then. This is a UNC program. We support the UNC 100%. And if the UNC activists had to be sending them kind of program, them kind of voice note and looking to fight one another and disrupt the program with a start argument when we want to highlight all the good that the government doing. Me want that kind of program. I want a program. You see what David Nackett talk just now? Let me highlight on that. Let me call and contribute on that. You see what Anna Roberts speak about just now? Let me call and contribute on that. Activists that facing problem, go to the office. Write letter. Don't come here with that. When Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy over there, let them take that. But I want to be over here to highlight all the good that the government doing.
And COP, listen to this, sir. I will offer my services to any activist who wants to write to their MP. I will offer my services to help them with the letter. I will offer my services. I will write letters. Let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Again, guys, and everyone, Caribbean Soul, where get that joke from? Where that joke by the bread where I had 2 weeks ago. We have a good joke.
Oh God!
It's like Caribbean Soul joke.
Up by Mr. Ansel, you know, in Chumacana, you know why? You know, one day I said to the next year, all the two wicked.
No.
You get a joke, eh? You get a joke. Wicked. You get a joke. Well, Mr. Ansel, Mr. Toby, and Mr. Supi, and everyone, you remember when we say the win of the government?
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You remember when we say if you don't get the car gas, you cook. Correct. When we promised you $100 million for the urban areas, where that was.
Yep.
And it was the funny thing about it. If we continue going on a narrative to fight each other, because after 10 years and fight each other, all of them wicked PNM to come back in. Look at 12 of them in Parliament right now. It's Imber, Gonzalez, Gaspi Dolly,
bunch of Karen Marcel. It's Kareem Marcel.
It's not Karen. It's not Karen Marcel. It's Kareem Marcel.
Oh yeah, Kareem Marcel.
And we want them to come back here. We wait till a third party come out with some good characters now. Because right now it's just a 2-horse race and it's PNM, UNC, and let me be real. And if we want to continue fighting each other, and I feel we plead for everybody, because everybody deserves something, and I know everybody's pocket is not right. But watch them characters, them 12 characters, all over them back in power, right? Nah. You have a local election coming, man. Let me make a clean, bring back Sweetie and back to the gem of the Caribbean, and then we could fight. All right, guys?
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah. So folks, we have to stay focused on the price, and the price here now is that yes, we're gonna highlight other things, but the focus here, COP and Tommy, is we have to be able to defend our government, right? Factually, and by any means necessary, factually. We have all the facts in it. Look at this budget. Look how the PNM trying to spin the budget and talk about the tax and then rich landlord is a property tax. And I was gonna play a video from a fella there But you know, sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut and make people think you're a fool than to open it up. Anyway, let me play just a few minutes of this fella's video here. I want to play this. Listen to this. Listen to this fella. This is an example. This is an example. Tommy, don't take no calls, but just listen.
No calls.
Yeah.
Personally, I wasn't going to come here and make no video about the budget. Mainly because you have a lot of content out there about people covering the budget and thing, and you know, real debate about the salt and the Mobi and the dollar for the super and thing, right? I was just like all the rocking back, taking in the scenes, and people started bracing me now. You know, leader, we want to hear what you had to say about the budget. So look me here, right? Now, if all you could recall, back in February of this year, the SRCC give them politicians and them more money. All of them get a $10,000 increase, they get a 10% already at the expense of the people. We foot the bill, right? Same thing with the budget.
Wait, who get 10? What 10% he talking about? COP, Tommy.
Yes, I see when the politician and them when Rowley take 47%.
Where you get 10% from? He said 10%. Who get 10%? Anyway, let me continue to listen to the fella.
Certain ministers and them.
Yeah, but we talking about most of the people talk about the 47%. That's what was important.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me continue.
Foot the bill. So the budget basically is how them choose to spend we money, right? Now, the drop the price of salt and Mobi and they do all kind of thing, and people in the comments jumping up, yes, you know, my car is super, so I get through, and all kind of cartoon thing I'm seeing. Now, if all you could recall again, what were the concerns of the public that made these people come into power in the first place? What was sold to us? What were the issues we were facing before these people came into power? I could name a few. Crime, the judiciary not working properly, you know, high food prices, and something else, the forex. These things were of major concern to us. So, and they sold ideas to fix these things and make people say, yes, you know, come and fix the economy. Robocop say you have a 6-month plan and all kind of cartoon thing, right? Now, you would like to think that when they come into power, they would stick with these things that they promise, and we could see something being done to address our concerns. To me, that would be the best thing or the best application for our money, right? Now, in the build-up of the election and stuff like that, I never see nobody say nothing about no salt. I never see nobody say nothing about no Mobi. You understand me? Gas was always a thing, you know what I mean? But I mean to say plenty cars now is electric, and them electric is use premium. Everybody know that. The taxi drivers and them.
COP.
He's a PNM.
COP. An electric car.
This was with premium.
Premium. Lord.
But he's a PNM.
Let's see what the miseducation. I just only want to play a little bit. Let's see what the miseducation of this PNM does do here. Demands the electric cars using premium. So
he meant hybrid cars.
Tommy, you trying to put words in the man's mouth. The man
No. I know hybrid is half electric, half gasoline.
Tommy, the man didn't say hybrid, he said electric.
Yeah, because he's misinformed.
But he's miseducated and he wants to sound like he's intellect.
No, he's a damn fool.
The man said electric cars use premium. He didn't say
electric cars don't use no gas at all.
Oh God, Father, please put a hand.
And is he wrong too? Because it wasn't just about the forex and the judiciary And the crime, it was bad management by the PNM. The neglect, wastage. Ministers was recusing themselves, was becoming multi-millionaires. Why is we, for the 10 years, they raise minimum wage $2. Not $2, $1.50. They may raise disability grant. They may raise nothing but high taxes in the country. That is what the people them get fed up for. The business people them wasn't getting forex. That had nothing to do with the people them who vote out the PNM. The people vote out the PNM because of bad management, and we could not take it no more. Professor Walsh, look what he talk about. He talk about the salt and the Moby. So what about the other items of them?
Oh God. Yeah, I COP, look at this. Murders decreased January 1st to October 11, down 40%. And that fella was
propagandist.
But not only, yes, Tommy, not only that, but it's better to keep your mouth shut and make people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt.
True.
I mean, that he sound like he want to sound like if he's so intelligent, and he totally bungled almost everything. Look at the numbers for murders. Don't flint when you compare January 1st, 2024 to October 11, 2024. This is recent, you know. This is not things from, you know, this is comparing 2024 to 2025. But boy, partner.
That's over 190 something lives saved. Difference there,
boy.
Professor Wall Street.
Yep. But
from the 28th of April to now.
You think it's easy? But why them fellas just make themselves look like such fools, though, boy? Seriously. And people like PNM, Patty, and them just encourage them, you know. Hey, talk, boy, talk. See what you have to say? Yeah, talk. One set of googly gawk that the fella talking, and he sound like he want to sound like he's so intelligent. I wasn't going to play it.
And he would be Santa Cruz try to use just now.
Googly gawk. Santa Cruz is googly gawk. That is the kind of thing that is used. Put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice note. If you're going to send a closing voice note, please send it to Tommy's phone. What? You know, put your closing codes. But COP, the thing about it, never in the history of Trinidad and Tobago, the past 2 decades, we have had a budget like this budget. And the PNM all over the place trying to spend the proper thing into property tax. They're trying to spend the 10%. And in but of course, get exposed again with his lies.
But Professor Wall Street, why poor people? Who's saying there's poor people? Why poor people will want to pay property tax and they don't want the business people to pay property tax? Why PNM supporters will condemn the government? The government not, I can't say it's property tax because the government says it's not property tax. Why poor people don't want all them big sawatis and all them buildings that our next minister have a set of building renting and thing? Why them don't want them to pay something? Why them don't want them to pay to the treasury for all them business and them they having, but they want me and you to pay property tax? Why? Why all them food restaurants and all them big stores and all of them? Why PNM supporters don't want them to pay nothing? I'm contented with me paying tax. Why?
Yeah.
Why them don't want a children's hospital in this country?
Yeah. Go ahead, Tommy. Take the call. Hold on, CP. Take the call.
Let me take this call. Now they hung up.
Yeah. So yes, I couldn't put this up, but my Santa Cruz just sent me this. This makes sense. Property tax versus landlord tax, and they have a house here. Property tax, property not making an income. They had the fellow in front of his old house. You remember that? And then they have landlord tax, property making and income. With a nice. It looked like about 3, 6, 9, 12 apartments. Property tax versus landlord tax. But of course, the P&M going to spin it into saying that it's property tax. And they might just try to spin everything. But not this time. They will be successful. Yeah? Because we have social media. We don't just have the fourth estate always pining for the P&M. But you have to give them credit, you know. What chief commander?
It have a past P&M minister getting over $200 million a year in rent. Or why only don't want he to pay property tax? Why only don't want he to pay a tax for all that money making?
Yeah.
So we must pay he that money. Taxpayers must pay he that money for renting P&M government he building and them. And he mustn't pay no tax.
Correct.
And P&M supporters supporting that.
Let me take his call. Let me take his call. KFC.
Hi, good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. I know there's a crunch time here. A lot of US people fighting against one another. So, I go back, I come back by and I'm holding on and I trust the process. My number, call it. So, bless and love to you and all the viewers out there,
Okay.
Yeah, and KFC, I'm glad you're taking that stand. You understand? Because everybody knows your number go call. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. You understand? But sometimes, I may sound like it. Oh, well, Wall Street could be patient, and I'm not talking from my perspective. You understand? I am just talking from your perspective. You all have been at this much longer than I have been, as far as the UNC, and I just trying to make you all understand that perception beats when the perception that they put out there is what people going to run with, and they're going to amplify it to make the party look bad. The P&M is a propaganda machine. But anyway, Angela Darius says, make me cough, electric cars use premium. That is the P&M. That's P&M for you. Yeah. Party. I want the party about electric cars use premium, boy.
Oh, man. KFC again.
Good night to you, Miss Atlanta. I hear Miss Atlanta tonight at all. To you and your family, good night.
Yeah, KFC.
No way I can make my party look bad, but I do like the P&M and the policies. I support the UNC full 100. And I depend on UNC. In a UNC struggle, there is more UNC number. But my MP.
All right, KFC.
I'm angry, man. When it's frustrated, you just talk to it. Sometimes I gotta talk to mind sometimes, yeah. But that time not to everything.
Yes.
So I understand what you're saying. Because we have to defend the government right now. We need 40 something because we don't have the P&M. Because I know the other part of such. I know what she had to give. She look up in the food that in nature, the churn and that too, especially.
All right.
So I was saying that
leave it there.
Sunday, me again and bless the Lord.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bless.
Professor Walsh, let me say this, I feel hard to say this, and I don't want to say this again. I don't want to say this again. I support I struggle and fight for 9 years, just as all them activists and them. I never get $1 from the government, but I had to find innovative ways for me to live.
Correct.
I don't have to come on the radio station or on programs and them and say me again this and me again that and try to badge up the MPs and them. I can't do that. They'll vex with me. They will vex. And when two persons vex and they're talking, they're glad not to help you because they'll vex. And let us show be the last time activists must come over here and fight each other. Let us be the last program that activists coming over here and quarreling. We're not quarreling. watch what the good that the government doing, and come over here and highlight the government, and you'll get applaud. Anytime you come to fight the government and fight activists against this and thing, you will just get one of that now. This is not a program for that. What's again with we'll send that custom thing over there? That ain't good.
Yeah, that ain't good at all.
That ain't good. That disappointing. For this program on 5 years now. 5, correct, Professor Walshit?
Yeah.
5 years now. And this is the first time obscene language come across.
Correct.
The first time. That should be the last time.
Correct is right. Yeah. Because
people just use little up insulting words and the text in, and there is people up for that.
Correct is right. Yeah.
We can't be doing them things. When the activists and them want to fight, all you go on 91.9 and fight. Not here. Thanks.
Brooklyn.
Yes, good night again, Uncle Tommy. Good night. I want to say good night to everyone. You know, we're not about fighting. I continue to say we are a team. And I want to just let you know, I don't believe it's a UNC activist send that voice note. I feel it's a PNM supporter that is on the show, send that voice. Because that, what they tried to prove to all you, that was 2 UNC. That fella from Port of Spain down there, and a girl was on her live cast talking about how nothing happened for them, and they was using obscene language. And it's a PNM person send that calling to see UNC people fighting on social media. So that is not no UNC person send that to the show. Because I believe all that support the show know better, because that had obscene language, and they know Wall Street don't play them games. So that was a PNM person. That type of things PNM people would do to try to prove their point. So again, we'll have a blessed night. We're not about fighting, but we must be a team. In order to win, we only win. One man don't win, you know. A team does win. That's my closing contribution.
We're gonna take the break, Tommy. We're gonna take the break. We're going for the break. Folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're gonna take that break and we're gonna wrap up when we come back. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you know, folks, whenever you join us, don't forget Share the Live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And don't forget, you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Hi, good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy, and Kyopi. No fighting. But UNC activists fighting on other UNC activists that are local for one another. I know every man to the one order, you know. I mean, you're bringing a doggy word. So I just locked on listening until the sun and meet again. So to every UNC activists, I stop all that nonsense now, right? Because me and the MP real quick. But let's scream call us and to the MP. I know who said that. You're blessed. But let's scream and turn again.
So here's my my closing comment. Folks, here's my closing comment. I'm gonna go back into Let me see. All right. Hold on, eh? So that's my closing quotes, folks. When a debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. Socrates. That's what I always say as soon as someone starts to cuss in a debate or an argument. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Talent is a pursued interest. Anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. And that's from Bob Ross. Talent is a pursued interest. Anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. Where you too warm, stay cool. Where you too cool, get warm. Where you too wet, get dry. But do your best at everything. See you on Sunday, God willing.
Thank you, Tommy. COP.
My closing comment, Professor Wall Street. I say in the PNM dead. Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COP also say the PNM dead. That's my closing comment.
Tommy, have any closing voice notes there?
Yeah, I see a few voice notes here. Let's see. I hope all of them are closing and none of them are as obscene as before.
Hey, you know what the man trying to say with the electric guy that's use coal pot too. You understand?
That's one. Just bear with me. Get to the second one. Oh, you did send me some answer.
Yeah.
No, I thought you was going to call Andy Williams and
I call him. I did call him. I call him. But he didn't pick up.
Good. I know
I call him, but he didn't pick up.
Yeah, them good. He's a crazy man.
We shall let me know that. If you tell me what you didn't get through with him, I will get through with him.
Yeah. Sunday.
That's Sunday now.
Yeah. Any more, Tommy?
Yeah, one more that came across from you.
To SRPK to get dirt on corruption on UN ministers on Whitefell, $1.something billion. So to say that's why UNC lost the election. No, sir. It's because of Keith Rowley lies, and the lies continue today. And as Wall Street, the editorially put up, the media is propping up Keith Rowley and his lies. The 20 opposition leaders and them and their lies. But you see, when we cutting down our own, that's when our faults start. Thanks a lot.
Closing comment. The most precious liquid in the world is a tear. It's 100% water and 99% feelings. Think before you hurt anyone unknown.
Okay. Donna Alexander says, good. Blessed night to Oshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all who are locked on. Always remember, if you made a promise, keep it. If you have love, cherish it. If someone confided in you, respect it. If you did wrong, apologize for it. If you want trust, earn it. Good night. That's from Donna Alexander. Tommy, I sent you a voice note from Burnett. Did you get that? It was 12 seconds. Did you get that?
In other words, you don't buy it.
That one for 12 seconds.
I have one here. Let me see who this is. What is it?
Madam Unsami, when I say I give my contribution, I just come with facts. I never know in my years in UNC ever see you one day campaign anywhere.
Tommy.
And when coming to Tobago, for your information, UNC people, candidate, former candidate and activists, campaign in Tobago for PDP. Right? I am on the ground in Tobago. So when you want to be the queen on the airways and you want to rabble all program and control all program, I'm not like you. So don't come and attack me. When I come to the radio, I come with facts. And if you don't know, I could take you the UNC activists home in Tobago. Trust me. You don't know what you're saying. You don't have your facts. Keep quiet.
Which are UNC in Tobago?
From you, Rob, you want for 12 seconds?
Let me go. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. I'm definitely checking.
I just sent it to you. The last one you just got.
Oh yeah. I just see it coming.
Yeah.
I just see it coming here.
The guy Uncle Tommy on Wall Street. That boy had a good. I know him personal. This we from Tobago. He had a good. He's a crazy man.
That's the 12 second.
Okay. Let me give a closing quotes from here. Mr. Intellectual says, blessed night, everyone. Hope you all have a safe couple of days till we meet on Sunday. Please go. Ms. Santa Cruz said, till Sunday, God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated. Daryl Ali said, have a blessed weekend. Hopefully I will see you on Monday. Daryl, that's on Sunday. Woodram John says, good night, Azina Smith, blessings. Jen C. Paul says, let's be reminded, this show WZYE is about progress facts. We spoke truth to power, we stand for change, and we move Trinidad and Tobago. We move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Thank you very much, Jen Z. Paul. Ms. Santa Cruz says, COP, we all did. We struggled all these years and still struggle until things get better. Mr. Intellectual says, hope is the principal thing. People who hope with patience get reward. Thank you very much, Mr. Intellectual. Ms. Santa Cruz says, Margaret well said, no integrity like the owner. Mr. Intellectual says, no propaganda here, only PNM just put propaganda out there in every nook and cranny. Correct, is right? Okay. Smooth said, say the right thing, mismanagement and corruption and billions going missing and PNM can't give a count for it. So folks, we are out of here on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. and I will be back from vacation then. So see you again. Take care. Thanks, COP. Thank you, Tommy. See you guys on Sunday.
Good night, Tobago.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinbago wins. Trinbago wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, now is the time to rise and shine. Tell your mother, tell your father, now is the time to decide. If you want leaders who can build, place your ex by the rising sun. If you want leaders who can lead properly, place your ex by the rising sun. On election day,